Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Armstrong, back with the weekly episode of Tuesday Tips. If you are enjoying the content of the video, please like, subscribe, and share if the content is beneficial to you. Thank you, everyone, for joining in today. Last week was a rather hectic week for me. Had to do a lot of traveling. And I was not able to sit down and post the video of Tuesday Tips, but we're back today, and I'm very thankful to be back with you. And today we're going to speak a little bit about something that a lot of people have asked about and what a lot of people are wondering, and that is ways to handle the COVID-19 stress related around COVID-19. You don't hear this much from me because I am one who is not a big, I'm not a firm believer in vaccination, but I advise you to please get vaccinated. It will add the layer of protection, and it is needed in this day. So please use a little common sense. It's not the flu, folks. It's not pneumonia. It's something very, very, very life-threatening. And if you're now under the age 16 and up, and under, 16 and under, you are eligible to be vaccinated. Keep in mind of your grandparents. Keep in mind of your elderly loved ones who need to be vaccinated, okay? And make sure that you just keep them in mind. Your system is stronger. Your body is stronger. So just take it to consideration, that fact. So what we want to look at today, we want to look at managing stress that is around the COVID-19 pandemic, okay? And with that stress, this type of stress can bring on a major anxiety. A major anxiety. And anxieties can pop up in very different ways, and you don't know when it's going to pop up. But what we need to do is learn how to, number one, manage the stress of what we're in. So some very, very simplistic ways of managing this type of stress, and we'll go through just a few of them, is to, number one, take a break from news and social media. Take a break from news and social media, okay? The news, yes, they're in it for the ratings. They're in it to make sure that their network is funded by your viewing presence. Therefore, they're going to feed to you what is going to grapple or grasp your attention. Therefore, I'm asking, hey, take a break from the news. Take a break from social media. I, for one, last year during the height of the pandemic, when I was getting on social media and I was seeing post after post after post of somebody that I knew dying, that it even affected me. And I'm like, oh my God, I had to take a step back from all of that stuff and realize, hey, I'm gonna chill out for a minute. And one thing about the news, I want you to understand this. The news is to report primarily the bad stuff, not the good stuff. If they keep reporting on the deaths, it's going to get your attention, keep your attention. But what they're not reporting are the rates of recovery. And there are more people who have recovered than have died. And trust me, my heart goes out to everyone who may hear this video or see this episode of Tuesday Tips. My heart goes out to you for the loss of your loved one. And to those who have recovered, I'm thankful that you have recovered. Okay. But for those who are just experiencing such a bad bout of anxiety from this pandemic, take a break. Take a break from the news. Take a break from social media. And social media is an influence all by itself. It's a different bag of influence because social media can shape your view. Okay? And social media, when you see all your friends posting this, that, and the other, you want to keep up with what your friends are doing, not realizing that, hey, they're putting themselves in danger as well. So you want to use some common sense, folks, is what I'm saying. Okay? Use some common sense. All right? Secondly, find 3 good things that happen to you each day. We need to focus on more of the good around us than the bad. Focus more on the positive that is around us than the bad. Focus more on the benefits that have come our way than the benefits that we have not received yet. Find 3 things that, in other words, that you can be thankful for. And just think on those things. And understand this, there are people out there worse off than you. Way worse off than you. Who wish they could have or even find 3 things to be thankful for. You have the opportunity, folks. You have the opportunity. Find those 3 things. Write them down. Keep a journal of each day 3 good things that has happened to you today. And you know what? I believe this also. If you don't think anything good is happening, create something good. Don't always just look for it to come to you. Create something good. You do a good gesture for someone. And guess what? I bet you it'll come back to you. All right? Practice self-care. Number 3, practice self-care for at least 15 or 30 minutes a day. If you can do that, I know on jobs now they break up your lunch break. They give you a 30-minute straight lunch break. But a lot of times we don't take those 2 15-minute breaks. Take those 15-minute breaks and practice some self-care so that with that self-care, you'll be able to reflect on what's going on inside of you. Okay? Practice self-care. Number 4 is stay connected with your friends. I don't care if it's on social media, texting, calling. Stay connected with your friends. Keep that positive outreach with friends and family and have uplifting, positive conversation instead of conversations of fault finding and nitpicking and all these kind of things that don't bring anything positive around you. Find something positive to talk about. Not the gossip, not the this, that, and the other, but something positive to talk about. All right? And lastly, and I think this is a big one, lastly, keep things in perspective. Keep things in perspective. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. You don't have to emulate, imitate, copy everything that you see somebody else doing. Keep things in perspective as it relates to you. Keep it in perspective. If you're not financially able to do something, don't say you're going to do it. Don't make promises that you know you're not really able to keep. Don't set outlandish goals that are out of your reach. Set things in perspective. What's important? Your peace, your safety. These are things money can't buy. Happiness. Money can't buy happiness. Okay? Money can't buy you happiness. There are plenty millionaires and billionaires who have taken their own life because there was somewhere in their life that was not in perspective and there was not any happiness. You have the opportunity. Appreciate what you have. God will bless you with more. Just appreciate what you have. And keep it in perspective, people. That's the main goal. Keep it in perspective. I hope you have enjoyed today's Tuesday Tips. Again, if you find that the information in this video is useful to you, please like, subscribe, and share. I post them every week, unless there's a week that I'm not able to. I enjoy doing this. Thank you all for listening. I look forward to talking with each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Take care.